Oh, I hit the wall. Oh, okay. Now I have to double check to make sure everything is going right. Let me hit that button. It says I'm live. Okay, now I'm live. Okay, now I'm back. Sorry about yesterday. I had things to do, and I think I did mention that I had an appointment yesterday. So, okay. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll show you a little bit of what I did as far as crops are concerned. But let me get. Oh, these are. Oh, wait. Are these new? Yo, yes, they are. Chocolate mint. Okay, so while I'm going through my little dealio here, what I did was, and I thought, why not, right? Um, each one of these rows here with the lettuces consists of over a little bit over 1,000, lettuce. And then I thought to myself, I could probably do the same thing here. So what I did was, no, there's definitely over 1,000 lettuce. But what I did here was I put my spices and my herbs, the new stuff. I put them over here. Okay. Um, and I thought it was a smart thing to do only because it makes sense. Even though, yeah, this is my area where I keep the lettuce, and for people doing favor. And by the way, I got two visitors last night. Because I've left my farm on in hopes that some people would look for favor. And I've actually had my farm on for a couple of days, and nobody has been here. But I know, like, obviously the event's over with, but I know a lot of you guys out there are busy trying to straighten out your farm, and I know that for one of my friends there, I think we've all done it at some point, but I know that what she did was she recycled all her farms. I didn't do that. I was going to, but then I thought I need to have a plan for every farm, and I only have three. So I thought to myself, I'm only going to do the one, which was where the lettuce was. Um, and it has helped me out financially wise, only because, my other farms have like trees and the animals, the fish, and the flowers. So that'll generate me money. And trust you me, when you, and I'll explain to you probably why I paid more. But like my rows of herbs and spices are 535. Um, or yeah, I've got one row of 535 and then another row of 500 and something else. But the thing is, I want you to know is that how I set it up, I have, one end of 500 of, a spice and then another 500 of another spice. Okay? So there's that. Um, and I think I did a pretty good job at it. At least I hope I did. But if you notice, like you see, I have somewhere there is a break for the 500. It's like I started these ones here and like over here. Okay. So that's what I did. I mean, it was it wasn't as costly as I did on my other farm, but um, it cost me a lot because for the obvious reason you're going to be, it's like you're buying um, and even though, like, say, for example, these are 40,000, you get back 42. So, there's your loss and profit or whatever. Ooh, I can go back to here. See, this is what I'm trying to do is I want to keep catching up with these, but and the only thing that I have on this besides lettuce is I do have my trees, which you know what, they're doing pretty well. You know, they're doing okay over here, and the only two trees for now because I did open this top section, as you notice. I'm leaving this bottom section alone for now. I'm not really sure what I want to put there, but I have only the cassia tree, and those are my spice trees, and they generate a lot. And oh, okay. So I'm in spring, right? Okay, so give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. Let me just show you something. Here is your Ceylon tree, cinnamon tree, and I have 575 of those, and then the cassia is 575 of those. So that's using a with your farmhand. Your farmhand's going to give you, your farmhand covers 575 spots of whatever you put there. Um, I was, and believe you me, that's why I didn't recycle all my farms, is because on my second farm I have a lot of trees over there and my animals. But the animals I'm not so concerned about because they're really, it really is easy to put them back down if need be. But when obviously when it comes to putting my lettuce down first and then working over, so I just said to myself, I'm just gonna keep this as lettuce and go back up to two again because that's where the second lot is. And I conveniently put gas pumps on every other one. So not we yeah, every other one. So that's what I did. I put gas pumps on every other one, the smaller ones, and I did that from top to bottom on each end of the like say the lettuce. It only takes up one square as opposed to the two squares with whatever gas pump you use. So there's that. I'm not doing too bad when it comes to putting down on my spices. But like I said, I kind of figure whether people come here just specifically for the lettuce, that's fine. I have over 5,000 lettuce. You know what I'm saying? So um, I worked it out so that way I have that. I didn't really want to go any more than 5,000. Let me just show you what I have for lettuce. Oops, I'm always going the wrong way. Um, oh, sort by available. Oh, uh, I'll bet it's on the bottom right. Oh no. Let me just put sort by resource. I always get it right the first time. Okay, so I have 5,433 lettuce. Okay. And I kind of figure if you're doing a row of, like, say, a little bit more than 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Because my rows used to be 800. So, and I'd see people just go up the row and then go down the row, maybe halfway or full. It depends. But some of them would do that. They would do like, two rows definitely. And but this time around, I mean, I think 1,000 is fine. I mean, I know that there are farms out there that probably get them all out there. I know, like Ace, for example, has his farm fully lettuced out. The whole entire farm. He did a really nice job too because it was just the way he got it set up with his lettuce and putting the new things in, and it looks great. So there's that. Um, but I just wanted to kind of like just put it down and just go that route just the way I have it. I don't really want to do 10,000 lettuce. I think I counted that when I looked at how much lettuce he had over 30,000. That's a heck of a lot of lettuce. Um, but me, I got my mere 5,000, I mean, worst case scenario, but I'm never going to do it. If I wanted to add more lettuce, I could. I could just bounce it over to more, but I don't. I mean, if I did 10,000, that would be five and then another row of five lettuce. So it just depends on, how you all want to set it up. But also, as most of you know, that I usually try to keep, I keep this farm here that I'm doing now as and if I have to, I will change it, but as the event farm. And what I think I might do is because you see that space up there. Don't worry about the houses or anything, but that's a lot of space. So I figure if so far I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have probably more than that. Um, and generally, see, and I'm not sure because the Fluffy event is going to be coming up in August, mid August. And so we should get something probably by, I don't know, maybe the second week you'll get a little thing that'll say, oh, the event's going to start in 10 days. Okay. Which is cool. And I've been, and like, see what I did? I put lettuce. I put my gas pumps like this, and my little light up fencing. And then here, you know, I changed my mind about doing it on the beginning of these because the thing that I had a problem with and I didn't like how it looked was, see, because I have my, the signs, right here in the beginning. But then if I wanted to put that here, I could, with the little fencing. But the only problem is, see, when I get to here, the fencing is not going to look right. It's just not going to look right. So what I did was midway, I put the fencing, and it's probably not going to be visible. I put it like at the 500 and something mark, only because, for example, okay, this is the um, Roman chamomile. Okay, so with the Roman, I'm going to get off here for a minute. Wait a minute. With the Roman chamomile, green tea, black common. I'll tell you something. That Italian basil. Look at. I mean, the prices are kind of pricey. Um, see. Where's my Roman basil? Oh, there it is. Okay, no, that's Roman camille. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. So why? Okay, Roman camille. For example, on the Roman camille, it's only one season, which is spring. Now it shows you down here that I have 500 and 535. Okay, so anything on the bottom rows will be 535. Um, but then you see where it says the lemon basil, which should be over here at the end, is 529. But that's oh, let's try. Yeah, the dyer will be. Let me see. Let's check out the dyer. Dyer. Okay. So anything that you see less than 535 is going to be like 529, 530 probably. Because the thing that I have to exclude is that if it has signage like this, okay, then it's like, 536. So, like I said, it's always going to be a little bit more than 1,000. And I want to go up here. I haven't, and last night I was so stupid. I said to myself, I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna put these in. These are just level beginning because I forgot to put them in. I'm like, because last night I was like looking. I'm like, okay, so where are these things? And then I realized that I didn't put them down, but that's okay. We can do it now. No, I'm gonna leave those alone. I want to get these up to speed a little bit. But you see, and I'm not going to change the amount of animals that I have on my other farm. I'm not going to do that. Some use might, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, these are low level, but if you notice, even at level, what is this? Level 5, they're taking 100. So, pretty standard. Okay. I'm going to do these. The apples should be done. Oh, no. The juice machines are done, too. Very good. And these are all level 100, so, I know what they take, 960. And I believe the peanut machines, which I'm kind of glad I don't have them because you know I do have the trees for peanuts, but I'm not doing that right now. And whenever I get a quest for peanuts or peanut butter, actually, you know what? I don't do the quest. I don't do it. I just abandon it. And there's no harm in abandoning it, because like I don't get the peanut butter quest that often. So like I said, I just abandon it and move on. And you will get another, quest in its place. So don't worry about it. Oh, I should have left the grapes alone. But no, because I don't have a lot of grapes down. Or tomatoes. See, that's the downside. Like when like I said, I was going to recycle that other farm, and I thought, nope, I'm going to leave it alone. And the reason why I left it alone was because, I knew I would need some backup, and the only backup I would have would be my other two farms, for flowing income. Whoops. Okay, so there's all of that. Hopefully I didn't. No, I didn't do my flowers, did I? Nope, I did not. And I haven't even attempted to do my flowers again yet today because I want to finish up what I was doing earlier this morning. Um, and I got. Let me see. I think I kept it down to 126. Each for each animal. I think I did. I'm not sure. And also, I might eventually put an area um, somewhere here. Oh, okay. Here's what I want to point out to you two guys. And I did this just to I purposely did it. Okay. So, in order to make this 500, these 520, I want to make sure I'm not going to screw this up. Okay. I just want you to bear in mind about the trees when you do a full blown with your one worker. Okay. So, technically, it's 576, but what it is it's 575 with one worker per whatever trees, whatever you're doing. Okay? But now if you notice, and I purposely did this, you see the black line? See the black area right up in here? Okay. So which means it's gonna overlap a little bit. Just about that much. Okay? So you know what? That isn't too bad. It's not gonna cause a lot of. But see, I put my checkpoint here. I put the in each one of these teleports. Okay. Um, what I did was I spaced them like as if there was a wall there, so that way I know where to go, know what's going on. But now I want to get to the end to show you what I did. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. Am I have to how far don't know I gotta go? Okay. I'm just double checking here. So as you know, like this is one road, right? It's one road, like one row of square blocks. Okay? But if you notice over here, it's one, two, three. Well, not three actually. So I mean, it's really not going to take up a lot of space. It's only going to be like one square, one square of road. Um, because like I said, when I did the 505 over 500 with a worker, okay, and that's why I have that. I left that one side all green, and then I brought the bottom side all black. Okay, so it's just one row over. It really is. And as I was down in my mind last night, I'm sitting there going, and when am I gonna get my gold? I, you know, um, okay, I ain't got any gold yet, but I'm in dire need of gold now because of the simple fact that what happened was like I went. Let me. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. It's interesting because I know that if Blaze was here, she'd tell you the same thing. Um, I remember, like I said earlier in one of my videos, that over here, like you would show up with a lot of iron. I'm very surprised that I do not see a lot of iron. And guys, if in case you're saying, well, how do you get that map? Okay, how you get it? Right down here in the bottom. See where it says LT, or mine says LT icons? You can switch it back to being blank because, it's not going to show you anything. But it's also going to go and do that. Okay? Just an FYI. If you have a quested item in here, it's going to light up. It's going to be, you'll see it be more significant. But I always stick with this because I want to see the different things that are there. So it looks like there's a lot of copper in here. Yay. I'm happy for that. So there's that. But I'm trying to, I think it levels it, whatever the next one is. And I can, I don't think I can look. Oh, yes, no, I can't. I can do it this way. I forgot. Let me just clear these out. I think see, now that looks like copper, but obviously it's not. And, because when you walk up to it, yeah, it's going to say copper and, things like that. But now I'm going to show you, I think it has to, like I said, I think it's going to be level 10, but I'm not sure. Okay, so it's level 6, and it should open, hopefully, what? Oh, okay. It's going to open that one, and then that one. So I'm assuming that whatever, because these are all open, so we're not going to, I'm not going to be concerned about it. So your copper is going to open up your initial one, and I think the new ones are silver and gold. And I need the gold right now because of the simple fact that I need it for to upgrade my buildings. It really caught me off guard when it did that. I'm like, how dare they? I don't even have the icon for gold yet. So, but that's okay. Come on, come on. Please be copper over here. Yay me. I'll keep ordering it until I can't do it anymore. See, just because it looks like copper, and you notice it's jasper. So don't get fooled by thinking, "Ooh, look at all that." No, don't do it. Because, like, you walk up to it, and then you go, "Oh, that's what it is." Yeah. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna order, hopefully. See, the reason why you can't select it right now is because if you have existing, copper or whatever in the mine, it's not gonna let you do it until the copper is gone, and then you can reorder it again. So I'm gonna run around the mine. I know you guys are like, do the mine. Just it's all right. I'm on my second cup of coffee, guys. I hope you're on your first, or maybe your second. I don't know. Whichever one is easy for you. But here we go. We're gonna put these up. Get these done. I get these done in no time. And I think this is the white mushroom mine. Because, see, what I did was I made one mine for just the white mushrooms, and then I made the other mine for the blue. Oh, yeah, baby, I got silver. I wonder what it's going to say. I'm going to order the silver. Like I'm going to get a lot of it. If you're kind of new to the game, I know that the default is usually iron. Usually. And then, of course, you just move it down. But I will tell you about the mushrooms. The mushrooms are a little bit more, and I'll show you that also. Because they have the blue, it's like blue mushrooms, and then they have the white mushrooms. And pretty much you're going to be doing, if just to plant them, and don't go planting one mushroom all through the place, because there's just no point to it. But this first mushroom right here, the white mushrooms, I do know that just because they was such a pain in the butt. The white mushrooms basically require it to be level 20, and then it's going to open up another one. So just bear that in mind. But the the upside about this is it's a 2 hour thing. So don't worry about it. Where am I at now? Okay. Yeah, I think I did. I made this the all white mushrooms. Yep, I did. I wasn't sure if I did or not. But it is. Okay. So, and I got this going on. See, I really don't, and I should, but I don't really pay attention to what's there just because the color might resemble copper or whatever, and I know that there's going to be no silver in here. There better not be. But, did I get them all? Yeah, I did. Okay. I just want to double check. That's another thing too, guys. If you're in your mind and you might have forgotten one, just do a quick reference to look at your map, and then you'll see, because obviously you start in the center and then you work, it's however direction you want to go. But I just go around this. I just do a circle around the center, and that way I know it's all done. But there's that. I hope they don't come up with the quest soon. See, now that looks like copper, and it is. But then the next one, don't make me lie. See what I'm saying? It looks like, but it's not. So don't be fooled by it. I'm gonna look and see if I need to have. I'm gonna need copper for. Anyways, you never know. It's gonna say, "Oh, we need 100 and something copper." Right now, I've got 2 shops I can't touch because, it needs copper. Excuse me, it needs gold. Go figure, huh? So that's why I'm saying work on your mind, because if you are upgrading your shops, okay, it's chances are it's gonna ask you for gold. I didn't get one yet for silver, but I'm assuming that it probably will because I don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna do this here. Okay, so these ones are done. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna go somewhere here. Well, I'll go up here because I know that this is next to the center one. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna put in for gold. No, excuse me, silver. Let me see. What does it say? Silver. Oh, silver has to be level 10. Very good. Oh. It's funny because that silver looks like, if you look at the icon, it looks kind of gold to me. But that's okay. So I'm going to put in an order. Yeah, I'm going to put an order in for silver. I'm going to put an order in over here for more copper. Oops. Wait a minute. Copper's every, oh, okay. I'm going to put the copper. Why not? What do you mean it's already placed? Oh, okay. Never mind. I know what it means. I ordered copper for here. So I'd have to go to another place where they have nodes that, So I'm gonna do silver here. And then I definitely am gonna do more copper, even though I don't think it said anything about, So I'm gonna do a copper here. And then you know what? I'm gonna do another silver one here. And then the next one over, I'll do copper. If I have to do the other ones the same way, I will. I'll just kind of run around. but I will do, I'll do copper here. Okay, so we got that done, and I'm out of this place. But see, like I said, this is my first farm, my main farm, or whatever you want to call it, my number one. Ah, you see that? I missed the mushroom. I knew that looked a little weird. And there it is. There she is. Okay, so now that I look at my map, everything is done in here. So I'm going to go out, and I'm good. But again, to get back to the tree area, I just wanted to get those out of the way. But to get back to the tree area, um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put more trees up here or not. But if I do, I'm gonna have this one line right here where I'm standing. You're gonna just have, you're just gonna have this here. This is where you're gonna have to extend it out. Okay, so which means one, two, three, four. I think. Okay, yeah, four. So that's how I figured it out. It's like, if I do all of that, I'll be good. Um, so that's it with the trees. But at this point, I really don't think I want to put all those trees up there. You know what I mean? Like I think my priority, I might if go and put. See, we have the new apple trees. So what I think I might do is because we have three new apples. If you got the cyber stuff, so I might put the three apples up there. But see, it's gonna obviously, I'm gonna have a wide gap, and I don't want to do that. I did try it on my other farm to do, like the two, and then some more going to. It takes up a lot of space, and so there is that. But I'm going to take you to my second farm because I got all this done so far because I don't have anything new. Let me just double check. Nothing was open. I guess I got to wait for these guys here because some black tea needs to be 20. Wait a minute. Isn't that black tea? Oh. And my black tea isn't ready? That's kind of weird. Let's go to 9. When is this? Oh, crap. I'm glad I checked. And I think I said, what was it, 20? So I'm doing my black tea now. If I look at it from this point of view as well, like if people want to come here and get favor, knock themselves out. But they can also do the herbs and things like that. And no, you're not going to get a lot of XP. Like right now, I'm getting 7, for this, just by doing the tea. But again, I'd have to go to somebody else's farm to test out and say, oh yeah, the favor is fast. But I don't want to say that. The next thing that I want to do is because it is over 500, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And each row that I've done, like let's say of the black tea, I think there's 5. But when I get, I have it where let me see. Yeah, 1, 3. Yeah, okay. So let me get up to that center. I hope I did that because it gives me it shows me where the okay. So you see the break point. So I mean, what I was thinking about doing was because it is a break to me, it's a break point. Okay, and so what I'm thinking about doing was maybe putting a gas pump here because I mean I'm using my gas now, as you can see, but it's not that bad, But I kind of think that, it's like, here's my, my sign for my whatever I'm putting down. And then, of course, the little gate. And then I thought, well, you know what? Why don't I just put a gas pump here for people? Because it's sort of a halfway, it is a halfway mark as far as the next crops get started. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's that. So I kind of felt like, why don't I just do that? But again, even though, yes, I opened up the top, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do besides clean it up. It's a mess. I flattened it out, but I did that. Now, I will take you to my farm too, which is this one. I'll go to farm two. I'll go to farm two. Do you want to? Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. And for some reason, I kind of think I'm missing an animal. Okay. And I haven't looked, but I will look. See what I'm saying? I've got this whole thing filled up with right now. Uh, and I did open up the top up there. I don't think I opened it up fully, but you see what I did? See, these are all my trees, with the exception of the new ones. But these are all my trees. So it's kind of like a just thing here, and that's a tree. These three ones are trees. So which means I could either move, and those are the ones that, with the exception of that top one, the green one, I forget what the name of it's called, but I just kind of threw it in there just to have it. But and this is where the bulk of all my cherry trees are done. But I promise you, it's gonna be like, because see, I'm not sure how far over my trees are gonna go here, and I think what I might do is I might delete, because I know, I mean, I have a boatload of cherry trees. But you see, I've got 3, 6, 7 workers up this and 7 down there. So I do know that when you start the 525, right? What's going to happen is, you're not going to be using as many farm hands. And I did purposely make this the cutoff point. Chances are I might just do the cutoff point to here. Let's go here. I'm going to make that cutoff point probably like somewhere here. For the trees, because we'll see. Because if you remember from the other place, the other farm, I did have like this corner, right? And then it dropped down to about 1 right here, like where this road is. Okay? So you got to kind of, when you're doing your trees, if that's what you're doing, if that's how you want to work it, because putting up your crops is easy, so you don't have to go cuckoo crazy. So there's that with your trees when you have them up. I mean, when you have them up there, because obviously there's a lot of trees, guys. So I purposely just said to myself, well, and you know what I mean, because my regular crops are down here, with the exception of this here, where the pumpkin is. See, and I actually didn't put them down. Because this is not where my fish farm is, even though you go, well, you got fish there. And the reason I have them was because these were the newer fish. So what I did was I just put them there just to have, my one farmhand do his thing, and he's a happy little camper. Now, I don't think, I'll double check. Oops. Available. See, this is when I have to go crazy and looking for. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put these down right now. Why not? See, because even though like before we had the up, with the new stuff, yeah, what I basically did was I put a little section, a little area on my first farm, just for if I wanted to put quest items down, I could, or or anything at that matter. But I figured I'm going to stick with this and just go this route. See, so I'm going to do my corn. I could have done it, by the way, on the other side because I do have corn growing, but I figured, I'm going to leave it alone. And I have to go in town because I'm sure I don't have any any of the newer quests, from that guy. So I'll have to check that. Okay, so now I've got the corn down, and now I need this, which is a okay. Okay, so and I did get a chance, and I actually put a link on our Discord channel. And the reason why I did was I found it up. It's not a Wikipedia. It's another one, but it showed all the events, and it showed what it needs. But and there's something else I have to show you guys. So I'll quickly go into town and show you it. Um, yeah. Let me show you this in the in town. Let me just go in town and pay my workers. Oh goodness. Okay. Now this here is, if some of you have had it, like this is the paw, for the fluffy event. There we go. I had to walk up to it. But you know what I noticed? It's giving me the option. By the way, look at that. The large golden fountain. Sorry, I don't. I just no. But they had the variants for your frosty pack. Winter Wonderland does not have it. The teddy bears don't. Yes, nope, they don't. The ducks don't. Okay, so I was checking out to see what variants. Like the regular dolphin has 5. The Easter fountain has none. The Halloween one has none. The blooming fountain has just pink. Okay, pink and purple. The St. Patty's one, the Clover one, is just the one. But now here, I was messing around with this last night because I wanted to see, because this is the fluffy. So I says, you know what's missing? And I figured I'm gonna look. So here's the fluffy fountain. Okay, and it is in your menu because basically all you have to do is walk up to it, make sure it highlights, walk up to it. But here's the thing: it's got 3 variants, right? Green and orange. I will promise you and guarantee you that it'll be green and orange when the event starts. Because there's no thing that says, oh, you have to be, your farm has to be whatever level. It's not like that. So there is that little variant that I did see. I said, oh, okay. So there's that. Oh, I should cash in a little bit on my lettuce. My lettuce is 25%. Oh, okay, I can do that. That's doable. And was that it? See, I am not gonna cash in, but this is what I did last night. I got my gas pump guy over there, but I have this. Here's what I wanted to show you first. Here is the warehouse. Look at it once. Upgrade. Now, I don't even have to click on it. It just says I need 61 gold, and I do not have 61 gold. Okay, but here's the thing, guys, and I'm not going to do that. I am not going to use my favor because, you probably want to go, oh, but you know what? Oops, where is it? Where? Oh, my favorite guy. My favorite guy is out there. Let's go around the block. Oh, and I moved. I'll get to that in a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, here's my favorite guy, right? Oh, collaboration hub. I'm sorry, but you see, if I use it all up, I'll have it can drop down to 212, And again, I will not use favor unless I really, really have to. And I'm going to double check just to see why. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have berries. Oh, never mind. I'm like, why is it doing that? Okay. So you can drop it down, right? Hopefully, we will see if. Oh. Oh, okay. So there is gold. Okay. I will only get one gold per two favor. Do I want to do that? Me personally, no. If you want to do it, knock yourselves out. Um, if to me, if it's wow, four for those. Wow, that's a lot. But here's the thing: if I want to, if I wanted to do the 60, it's 120. No, no. I'm not going to use that much of my favor to get gold. I'm going to wait until until it comes up, and I'll do that route. Um, what is this? Is this the ticket thing? You know what? I'm getting rid of this. This is how I get rid of it. Well, not delete it, but okay, guys. I'm going to show you again. I'll do it real slow. Okay. Basically, to move any building off the wall, because I know some people didn't realize. Oh, I can do that. Um, Especially if you're somebody, you want to organize your town a little more. So what you do is you press down, like it'll even show you, like over here when you look to the right, it's going to show you how to do it. Mine is an R as because I'm using controller. It might be, it might be E. I don't know, but it is. It's whatever it says on there. You follow it. And so now I'm going to move my ticket thing because I don't use it and I will never use it. And I really wish we could just delete it out because to me it's just useless. And so like if you guys come to my farm and you hear that sound and you want to run back and get the ticket, don't bother. Don't waste your time. And I'm going to throw it here because I will never use it. See you later, buddy. Um and over here I'm not sure if some of you guys don't know. Like here is the carpenter shop. Now everything about the carpenter shop is basically, oh my god, a golden street lamp. I don't think so. But anyways, it gives you the option with your lamps, your barrels, your flowers, things like that. Um, your trees. And I think it only gave me, yeah, but it does give you some of the variants of the trees, which is nice. The benches, okay, and they do have a cyber bench and a golden one. Woo woo. No, I love you guys, but you know what? I ain't getting no golden bench. Forget about it. Um, and then there's your props. I wish they would have added a few more, but that's okay. And then again, now see when you see the fence thing, it's the fence is here. This is like this is here. This here. That's your basic wall. That's what you originally start off with, and that you might still see on your farm. So basically, all you do is you go to this guy right here. Um, you go to the carpenter shop. Wherever you put your carpenter shop, and how you'll know is you look and you'll see the little building. Okay? That's how you know. So now let's get back to here, your fencing. This is, like I said, that's your standard one. Okay? And then you have your variety, of fences. Okay? And basically what you do is you choose whichever one you want. Okay? And like I'm using this one. So what'll happen is whatever fence that you're using or that you want to use, it will change into that color. See, I can do green, purple, red, and I think that's the one I'm using. And the same thing with these. See, I was using this wall for a while. Because by the way, when you do buy them walls in the gate opening thing, it's very very cheap when it comes to spending your diamonds. I try to, save as much as I can. Here's the garage, guys. See what I'm saying? Oh, wait. I might be able to upgrade it again. Ooh. Oh. Watch him want something ridiculous. Ooh. Oh, you know what I did, don't you, huh? I just got rid of all my spice. But that's okay. I'm good. That's all right. Oh, there was something last night I saw, and I'm like, are you serious? Now, see, I put my wardrobe here. Oh, well, I didn't. Somebody else did. But that's okay. Um, and I know a lot of you go, what's this with the money exchange? Believe it or not, I mean, that was, I think, one of the, was some of some advice that I got from somebody, because, obviously I wanted diamonds. And at the time, they said, you know what, just go trade it in with the money exchange. Or ribbons, you know what I mean? But you can still get them from the other guy as well. Um, oh, this is what I want to show. I forget which shop it was, so I'm gonna have to take a peek. It's not this one. What's the upgrade? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no 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 no! It's not this one. And what warehouse? Yeah, see, so there's a few of them that want the gold, which obviously I don't have, and I will patiently wait. I'm not in a big rush. But oh wait, I'm just gonna double check something. Huh? Again, gold. See, so I'm gonna have to rake up the do re mi. Okay, this one here, was it this guy? Yeah, 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion. Yeah, have at it. Have a happy day. I think this was more. Oh, 946,658,505. No, not gonna happen. I mean, this was getting past the 200 mark. And I actually had them all at 200, of course. Um, so, you know what? I'm just gonna sit there and struggle. I don't care. I don't care. I'm having fun. That's the whole idea, right? Having fun. Okay. So I have my animals that I haven't touched. And I need to double check on something with the animals because I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling there is an animal that I didn't put down as far as because it was a new one. So I'm gonna double check on it because why did it say? Oh, okay. Um, and stupid me, I did not realize there was only four turkeys. Excuse me, four peacocks, peafowls, whatever you want to call them. I honestly thought we had six. No wonder why I got all screwed up putting them down the first time. Okay, so here are the ones that you get. You will get if you finish it. Like this one here, the unicorn was passionate tillage. That was the Valentine's Day, and then that was the Easter one. This was the rainbow. Ah, this was their 250th. Pastel. I didn't put any of these down. Well, I did on my other farm, but not here. And so there is none. But that's okay. I will eventually, unless you know what's going to happen. It's going to say, "Oh, and you need this many." And I'm like, "No," because see, it's sometimes you never get caught. It's like you don't have everything down, so then all of a sudden the quest comes up and it says you need X amount of those, and you know what? You didn't put them down. And I've done that with trees, by the way. But I want to do an experiment, but I don't want. See, I want to keep my new apple trees towards the front. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to move my guys that are up here. Um, okay, so I got plenty of gas. But I want to move my guys that are up here. I mean, I really don't want to plan on doing 500 of these and 500 of those. I think what I can get away with doing is, um, Let me see if I did it this way, for how I did it. What tree is that? Okay, the Rainier. Okay, Rainier cherry. See what I'm saying? Look at that. Okay, so now let's take a look at those for a second. Oops, wrong way. This is why I want to be very careful how I set this up because I still want them to. Okay, so the Rainiers, a spring, summer. The trees are, right? And I have 371, which is, that's not, I mean, that's what I did. It's like, I mean, I'm sure like a lot of us did that. But here's the thing if this was spring, summer, so I'm going to look for one that's winter, spring, summer. So I'm going to look for one that's going to be fall, winter, right? And I think it was one of these little guys. No. Oh, maybe it was this one? No. Fall, winter. Okay. Red currant is one. See, and so basically what I did was, because I know that the other, yeah, I know. And I'm going to tell you something. You see this black cherry tree, even though it's fall? Let me tell you something. This is the slowest tree to level up. I mean, it's slow as, I don't know what to say. But I'm thinking if I pick up all these cherry trees, right? And then, because I know I have, ooh, why do I have so many of those? Probably because I have the other guys working on them too. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to separate them. In other words, like they'll probably be like 400. Oh, no, 250, whatever the difference is. Let me just give you an idea. I'll give you an example of that. That way you'll know what the heck's going on and how I'm doing it. And you go, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because, to me, it was just, I'm just going out of my mind. Like, yesterday was kind of funny when I was putting down some of the workers. And, of course, I got to clear it out again. But it's not a big deal. Let's just get these guys out of here. See, I just clear it out. I mean, it's what I want to be. Those are just the regular fish, so I'm not gonna. Okay, so I got the fencing out. I actually did. I had 2 visitors last night on my farm, and I think they probably did, the lettuce, and they might have done the tea. I have no idea. I have no idea, and it's all right. It's all good. So, like, if you come to my farm and you're just there wanting for the favor, and just get your favor. If you want to, do the tea, that would be great. But I set it up so that way it's going to be it's long rows, and I know people like long rows, so that's what I did. I put up the long rows for you guys, so that way you go, oh yeah, yay, you know. It's when I get to my flowers. Oh Lord, oh, go in there. Bye. Bye. I'm gonna send them off to the Ace Chicken Farm. Okay, so here we go. Gonna get these. Oh, come on. I hate this. Oh, Mr. Tree Guy. Wait till you see what I got for you. I'm clearing out a new space for you, buddy. Okay, so I got the... Okay, so we did this. And I don't really want the corn. Okay, hit A. Get rid of that. Boom. I love that when you just have to... when it hits X, it just collects them all. I love that. I love that feature. I think it's great. And by the way, don't do what I did a couple of times. Like if you want to delete something, and let's say, for example, it's not doing that, it might be because you still have something, like that you want to plant or something. So make sure your planting area is all clear. Okay, Mr. Cherry Man or woman. Oh, you don't look happy today. But you know what? I got a new spot for you. And I'm gonna make. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is that like that? Are you kidding? Oh. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I purposely left. Okay, so that's what I'm like. I'm like, why is it like that? Because I did that on purpose. So I did the top row, but I didn't do the side row. And I really wished. You see how, like, I'm in my corner, basically? And it just kind of drives me a little buggy because the over here, where is the guy going to end up? Okay, but you see what I'm talking about? Like, if I open this, it's like they've got this wall dead center of that square. But yet this here will not go over there because it's a square. A square is a square. Oh, now I'm going to open him up because now he is 24 by 24, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up these cherry trees. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll see. I'm going to pick up these cherry trees. All 371. But this is what I'm going to do. I just want to show you, because I did this the other day, and I said, you know what, that ain't a bad idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way down to here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, right? Okay, so that's one row of cherry trees. This is going to be row 2, row 3, and row 4. Okay? Now, I'm going to put these down now, so that way they'll be out of sight and out of mind. Oops. Yeah, okay. Oh, God, I hate when I do that. It would have been cool if we had a cyber vehicle, huh? I'm not saying anything. It would have been kind of cool, though. Okay. I was just thinking about that little sprite thing that follows you around, if you have it. And something, and then it just dawned on me that little sprite thing sort of reminds me of the one that they had in Destiny 2. Okay, so that's row 2. And what I mean by row 2, there's one here and the second row of trees, which I already figured that out with this one. So here we go. Okay, so that's row 2. Okay, oh, what? What? Oh, I don't want that, no. Okay. Okay, so I have 84 remaining. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way with these, and I'm going to delete them. And you go, what? Okay. So now what I did was I have. I hope I didn't put any more down. I'm just thinking, did I do that? Okay. So what I did was I removed the Rainier cherry trees. and I have one guy on him, right? I don't think I'm looking. I know I probably have a lot of in fact, I can see them right here. See this tree here, and this tree's down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I hope I'm right. The red currant. Okay. So now this guy here is going to be placed over here. And just remember when you're doing this, there's going to be that gap. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I put him here. Now I'm going to open him up to 24 to 24. And that's really all I'm going to do is change. Okay, and he should be fine. Oh, shoot. Does it... Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really sorry. You can't be here. You have to be... You know what? For giggles and laughs, I'm just going to put him down. Well, actually, I could probably put him down. Hopefully somewhere in between. Okay. He'll be down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Okay. So, this is where he's got to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, supposedly. Yeah, right. I always screw this up. Okay, he's going to be here, this guy, and then this guy's going to be... Wait a minute. Okay. My buddy's going to be here. Okay, so... Okay, I'm going to go over here. Because I'm going to do the same thing. I forgot about this. But now, if you notice, I'm going to fill that up, so don't worry about it. But if you notice, I have, 287, I said? And honestly, I think that's ample. You know what I mean? Well, my cherry trees will be up to level 10 hopefully soon. I'll probably be spending a lot more time here. Now, these are the red currants, which I will pick up. Hopefully, it'll only let me pick up 287. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to end up doing is, here, I'm going to put my hair. See, I know that all I have to do now is just put them down. And whatever red currant I have left over, I'm just gonna delete them. I don't need all that many. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay. But basically, I'm filling it in. I'm gonna fill this in so I don't do it again. I probably will, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay. And of course I have to do that side. Now just remember there should be, I don't know, roughly 287. No, actually there might be 288 because the 287 is, you gotta deduct one from it, so that's why. And I don't mind, you know what I mean? I think, because I'm going to end up having less workers, which is fine with me, because I can probably utilize them for something else. But, there's that. Okay, so this looks good. Now remember, I did not open that other side, so it's going to look a little, like, well, it's not over there. And because I plan on using that side as, whatever I'm doing. So I don't want all those trees, so I just kind of like put them back to where they were. Okay, so now, if you notice, you see what I'm saying? See the square? So what I did was I kept it with the Rainier cherries, and then the other cherries, the red currant. I'm going to go down to 7 because I want to delete those out. Where are they? Okay, this is the red currant. I'm going to delete it. I'll get a little money back, right? Okay, so now I'm going to try to go over as far as I can, with the cherry trees. I mean, that's what I did. I have, there was a lot of cherry trees. So there was that. Um, and again, I don't know exactly, because these are well, with the exception of that guy and that one. Um, I should put the new fish in there, huh? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Um, Let me just check something here. Yeah, well, they're all... Wait a minute. Every time I get this, I don't want to screw it up. Oh, my God. Never you mind. Okay. So, what I did was, because see how they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which is nice, because before we only had 9. And so, but I know that when it comes to these guys, I'm going to put those kind of up last. Um, why does it say I don't? Because I have them on the other farm. Okay, so these ones I have. Okay, so I have this row. I'm gonna double check to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so I have this row here, which is the angle. What? They're level 1? Why are they level 1? That's weird. Why are they level 1? They should be more than level 1. What is going on? They should not be level 1. That's very strange. Um, why? Wait. That's very strange. Okay. Oh, because those are... Oh, never mind. They're the... I thought these... Okay, yeah. Johnson's 360. Rory's anglerfish I don't have. Okay, so... I want to just double check. Okay, so I can... Oh, okay, Rory. If I do these at 25... So what I'm going to do is... Oops. Take these out. And take these out. Remove them. And then I'm going to take and put the new guy in. See, I would always do, like, this is how I do it too. Like, obviously they're level 1. But, I will level 1 prestige wise. But see, these guys are just regular. And I don't have any. So what I'm going to do is put some in. I love that they brought these back to anglerfish. Because they, light up and stuff. Let me just finish this off. I don't know if I want to keep the new fish here or not. Just the new fish, the latest new ones. And then just keep the other fish thing done. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to put this over here. I do like the, you know, the little, I don't know what you want to call that stuff. The little cattails. That they kind of remind me of, little cattails. So there's that. So now we got these in here. Oh, you jerk. Oh, let me see something. Oh, very nice. So, which means, uh-oh, that's what I thought it meant. Which means I can move him down somewhere. Okay. I think that's good enough. Wow, that's pretty decent. And you probably wonder, well, how did you do that? Okay, let me show you something. Being that he is, you know, these guys are now 18 by 24. So basically, I mean, he doesn't have to go through the whole pond. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to do that. He just has to just touch this and he gets them all. He collects them all up. So now I can add more fish over here. And he can do his thing. See? Pretty good. So there's that. And I think... I don't know what... I think maybe I did that to even it out. I probably did. But I'm going to save those for the angler ones. I'm not going to remove these because they're for the angler fish. You know what I mean? I'm not going to remove them. Now these guys are pike piranha, and I know I have new ones. Okay, so pike piranha. Let me take a peek at what was new that I didn't add. Pike piranha, red belly, and black piranha. Okay, so I'm going to delete these out. And I'm going to put the black one in. Now see, that guy, he's going to be doing both trees. But the beauty of that is both those type of trees, the berry trees, are 4 seasons. So he'll be busy all the time. And also, I don't know, I have seen people put in the forums, you know, in the Discord, that the worker doesn't do them all, like, within that season time. But I honestly, to tell you the truth, I haven't noticed it yet. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I have this done. So I have the black piranha. Let me see. I want to double. Oh, oh, okay. So I have this pike piranha, red belly, scrap over. So now, and I think that there is. I know I got. I think these. Yeah. Okay. So my next set of fish, which would be duplicated, is the la 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 la. Yeah, you all heard me say that. Okay, so wild axolotl. I'm sorry, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out because I thought I put the green ones down. Maybe not. I'm gonna take these ones out. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna put. Okay, so I have the 150, which is correct. 150. Okay, so now I'm putting the next ones down. And see, and now I don't have to worry about, well, I think, yeah, I saved, oh, and then I have the new fish. Yeah, that's right too. Okay, so, but see, I'm really not sure, because I like the amount of animals that I have, and it's worked out for me. Oop, okay. My worker's like, oh no, she's adding new fish. Yeah. Now, and see, the thing is, even though I didn't duplicate them, and stuff like that, but I will put a row of the new fish that we have, um, which was the okay, no, they're up here. Oh, there he is. I think that was like, well, for right now, I'm just gonna put the new ones over here for him to harvest, and then I'll do another row. Yeah, I'll do another row of these. Oh, okay. So I saved one, two, five. Oh gosh. Well, that's gonna have to get moved over, but not a big deal because you can always just pick them up and move them over one, and that's it. You don't have to worry about something. Okay, so I've got these guys down, and the neons, by the way, believe it or not, they do level up pretty fast. So I'm going to put a. I think I'm gonna put a. You know what? I'm gonna put this little glowy thing there, but I don't know if I want to purple, red. I want to try the purple. Why not, right? Though I have to keep it the same, so forget about it. I might eventually do it later on. It's just swap them around and go that route. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it with the whatever they call it. What do they call it? I don't know. There, the reeds. I'm gonna put the reeds up. Kind of keep it that format. I don't want to like make it look silly. Okay. So at least I know that, I kind of, that he can, that maybe, I doubt it, but we'll see how the fish work out. See, because like I said, I want to try to keep the newer ones here. And then, the other ones that are just been around for a while. Okay, that's good. And go back to my fish. And by the way, the neons come again with the cyber pack. So why did it say 120? That's weird. I don't know. I'm going to be grabbing a cup of coffee very soon. And I hope you all are enjoying the new stuff that, from beta. I hope you're all enjoying it. And I know you're all. I'll tell you something. Like last night, I left again for the second night in a row. I left my farm open all night, and I had two visits, most likely for favor. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, should it say 300? No, 240. Hmm. So it should have said 300. So why did these come out as... That's weird. Huh. Well, I'm not going to worry about it because I want to fix my trees. Um, oh, my quested items. And I have to go... I want to go into town and finish these up, but that's okay. Creepy pumpkins. These are ready. Oh, I can't wait to see what the new ones I'm going to get. Oh, good Lord. You know, I was going to do the event straight through, to get more favor, and I didn't. I just didn't feel like it. Because again, I don't really, really use a lot of favor. I do not. So there's that. I mean, I'll use it if I have to, and no, I'm not going to chase that stupid ticket. Sometimes this is where people catch me. They'll catch me here, when the event's going on, and I'll be over here, and then I have to rush right back to my event farm just so people can see it. Purple garlic. Oh, purple. That's winter. I I'm kind of getting to know the things when something is supposed to be. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit and see if I can plant anything. Ooh, whatever this is. Okay, so what do I gotta do? Oh, white sardines I don't have on this farm. I have it on my other farm. So, and see, this is the thing. Usually what I do is when I have to, okay, so that's the end of that. Generally what I do is like, especially if it's fish and flowers are another story. Um, but when it's fish, that's why I say I have my fish farm over there. I'll just go over there real quick, you know, and let them pick up the fish, and I'm done. I don't spend too much time there unless I'm doing my flowers. And I have to find a section for these grapes because I really don't have a place for it yet. But I most likely will because this is going to change. I'm going to change this. I made this little area here specifically for questing stuff. So there's that. So now I'm going back up to number 7. What are those? Oh, that's red currant, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna harvest these before I delete them. I mean, I know it's kind of silly, but I'm gonna harvest them. And I think those are blueberries. You know, um, that's what I want to do is just I'll harvest these ones here and then I'll just delete the whole row. But I don't. But the thing is, what I did with the red currant in the other plants, I'll show you, is see, like I did red currant and then I changed it and flipped it up to here. But I think it's going to be a pretty good idea by my moving my guys up there like that and, my workers and, going that route as opposed to just delete. I'm not going to delete all my trees because actually I already know what trees I probably won't have here because I have them on the other farm. But as far as the new trees, yeah. Oh, these are red mulberries. Why do I want to? Well, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to do those. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to getting rid of the red currant, and I know it's gonna look screwed up. Okay, go back to 7. Go down here, and it's only gonna take it up to where the red currant is. So if you look, you're going to see that space. And then these were the other ones. So see, let me see. I'll only have 288 of those. And then over here is going to be 287. Do you see what I'm talking about? So I divided the 500 well, actually it's more than 500. But what I did was I just divided it and put 4 rows of, like say of the red currant, 4 rows of these. Okay. Let me see. Black mulberry. So black mulberry is spring, winter. So I need summer, fall. Which one was summer, fall? Oh, no, don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Summer, fall. Blueberry. Okay. So we got blueberry, which we'll all do. And where did I put my blueberry? Speaking of which. Oh, okay. My blueberries are up here. Um, what are the... Oh, those are black mulberries. Oh, these? Oh, okay. Blueberry. Okay. Okay. So I have 378, which I'm not going to do them all because I'm going to just delete them. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm getting it set up and prepped to just put the trees down. I know, unfortunately, I'm running. See, this is the biggest reason why I did not want to delete all my trees. Well, this farm per se. I was gonna and then I thought about it afterwards. I goes, oh yeah, go ahead. Okay, so now I'm gonna do again the okay, 1. This will be 2. This will be 3, and this will be 4, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put the blueberries down. And hope and pray to goodness gracious I don't. Okay. Oh, it's gonna cut me a break. Oh, so wonderful. And so now these guys will be doing the blueberry and whatever other berry tree. Oh, I picked. And I don't really think I need that many berry trees now because hopefully this will soon be level 10 prestige. And I'm not going to rush into getting these prestige. Oh, no, no, no. I've learned a serious, valuable lesson about prestiging everything, let me tell you. You'll be broke before you know it. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, so now I have 92 of these remaining. Which what I'll do is I'm going to spread them out and delete them. You know, you got to find that line between, when you're doing this here, and you're going to have to find that line like, well, I mean, unless you got a lot of gold and stuff like that, then do it. You're not going to miss anything. Okay, so, oh, is he going to be in the, oh no, oh, how far down do I want to go? Well, I can actually go pretty far down. Okay, so I took away those. So what did I say is gonna... Wait a minute. That better not be... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That guy, right? Oh, I think... You know what? Let me see something here. Oh, see, that's gonna screw me up, I'll bet. Wait a minute. I'm just hoping that this does not overlap, because it looks like it does. He does. Where is this? Oh, there is nobody over here, so that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. It's this guy, right? Yeah, okay. He should be down here. There we go. Okay, I was like, this doesn't look right. Of course, now I need another blueberry. Go figure. Okay, so now I have him covering whatever needs to get covered down there, but I'm not touching him. This guy here, on the other hand, is going to be, and I'm going to make darn sure that these are not overlapping. Oh, God, I hate when that happens. Nope, they're not, but that one was. I don't know why I did that. How I did that. Okay, so we've got this guy over here. Oh, and she's going to be in the way when I do the trees, ain't she? Yep. Oh, well. Unless... Oh, no. There is no unless. Because she'll be... I could put her there. Because... Yeah, let me put her there. I know that this is going to be way off. Oh. Okay, so I can bring her up. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this isn't exact. Oops. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's wrong. Maybe it's okay. I think that's up. See, she's gonna go over there. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna just put her here. She's not hurting anything. Let her be busy. Busy little bee. Because I want to... Why doesn't that look right? Maybe because... Oh, hold on, it's not... Okay. Yeah, okay. So, okay, so my next one is going to be with the blueberries. Now, this blueberries was what? Summer, fall, and then it should be spring, winter. One of these. Okay, so I'm going to do these. Oh, crap. And I have 370 black mulberries. Now, where did I see... Where the heck did I put black mulberry? Oh, I see it right there at number 7. Somewhere. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. Now, I got 378, but I'm going to get rid of that. But see, I'm already generating space now because of that, which is good. Yeah, and it doesn't matter how you mix and mash or mix up your trees, your berry trees, or whatever you're doing in particular. But at least they're doing them and they're getting them done. And plus now you're saving yourself some space, and as well as, you know, with doing these, I want to make sure that doesn't. Is that gonna? How far over? Oh, okay, good. I'm good. I'm like, oh no, I don't want that to happen. Okay, so. Okay, good. Okay, so she won't be bothering with that. And yeah, I'm removing probably close to 100, but I don't really care because I really don't want to do 500 of the same thing unless it's those apples, which I'll do that instead. So that's the route that I'll take, with my trees. But I do like the idea that, it's over 500 trees you can put here of whatever you want, or you can separate them, it's like I said, it's just 4 rows. That always happens. So, to end the romance of this, What's it? You know what? It's gonna do 6. That's gonna drive me nuts because it does that all the time, and I don't like it. Even when you're putting your crops down, I'm sure you've seen it where, when you get to the end, it kind of overextends to another row because it's counting the back 3 as opposed to the ones that should be in the front. Okay, so we have these down, and that guy hopefully will get his little butt over there, and yep, there he goes. There goes Yankee. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of these because I don't need them. And I'm not, you know what? I'm not even going to harvest them because if you notice, I have a lot of black mulberries. Oh yeah, buddy, if you want to harvest them, you have at it because they're going to be gone bye-bye in a few minutes. Bye. He's like, hey, what happened to my mulberries? They're gone. Very honestly, you know what? I like the fact that I can do 4 berry trees. And, why are you... Okay, so I have one up at the top and one over the bottom, okay? But the beauty of this is that, I have this many over here. And then I can start with my next row of whatever needs to get done. Like this guy here, he's doing these ones here, all these berry trees. And then up here, I've got these here. So he's doing 4 different types of berry trees. And that I like. I like that. I like that idea. So now, I don't really want to... Let me see. What was the next big one that I needed? See, because the thing is, I don't want to, like I said, I do not want to continue with, all berries going down. I want to do the ones that I really, really need, like your apples, your pears, and your lemons. And it will eliminate a lot of those workers down on the bottom very fast. The bananas and pineapples. So, and then, and I'm going to try to go from like the ones that I need the most to the ones I need the least. And then move it down. But I'm going to have a lot of space when I'm done. So, let me go to my first farm. I want to be, oops. Oh, well, let me pay those workers because you know what's going to happen. That's what I thought. See, the more time I spend there, I have to pay them. So, there's that. Okay, so, LT, farm, yes. Okay, now, I'm back here again. Woohoo. Wow. I got a reward just for coming back. I love that sound. Boink. Boink. Yep. Okay, so are any of my thingies... Oh, number up here. The brown... Black tea, sorry. See, so... I'll probably be spending a lot of time on my main... Well, the number 1 farm. Because that's where my, the herbs and teas, or whatever you want to call them, are there. I don't really want to put them anywhere else. I like them here. Uh-oh, it's going to give me something new, hopefully. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me a new one. I think this has to be level 20. Yep. And then right after this, I'm going to go grab me some coffee. Yes. And yes, I put sprinklers on them all. Come, oh, one more level. I think I get another one. Another new one. Yes, come on. Come on. Go bunk. No? No. Are you serious? Why not? I should have got a little level up on that. Oh man, it's gonna make me crawl and beg. 21. Maybe there's no more tea leaves or something. And oh, summer's almost done here, but that's okay. Black tea done. Okay, I don't see any more. And I'm just kind of wondering what it says on the black tea. Maybe, oh, no. Wait a minute, chocolate mint. Ah! Do you see that? It has to be level 40. Go figure. So, I don't know what the prices are. But look at the price of these. These are killer. 40,000. My other farm, I'm not kidding you. It's like, literally did. I was going to cry because, some of them aren't that expensive. But then I'm looking at some of the other ones and I'm like, are you serious? 40,000? And the Italian? Okay. And, I don't know if they upped the price for the parsley or anything like that, but oh man. And I did try to keep it in some order. Do I see any little dots that mean that's what it means? No, I don't. Oh, look at that. Are you serious, dude? You not. Oh my God. Oh my God. I actually had to pay him. Yeah, get to work now. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wow, that was good. I have some more to do. Yay, baby. Okay, we know green tea is green tea. But that's okay, unless it says I needed to get that to 40. Hey, Blaze, what's going on? Guys, I think fall is already here up here in New Hampshire, by the way. The only reason why I say that is because we're getting this weird windy weather, and it does too. I've been actually doing much better. We're trying to fine tune my diabetes. God, God love me. But it's not as bad as it was. I have to say that it's not as bad. So how have you been, Blaze? Because you graduated and everything else. You got that. So did you get a new job or anything yet? I have like a green tea. You've been. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Do you like your job? Oh, green tea. I don't. See, I should be, but I'm not going to. I was thinking maybe I should kind of use my favor here, but I'm not going to do that yet. Um. Oh, yes, I want this one. I need this one to be level 20, I think. Oh, please, please. It'll give me a new, hopefully, maybe. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're kidding me. Look at that. I bet you this has to be level 40 too. Let's take a peek. No. Oh, wait. I'm planting these things. Nope, I don't have to. Okay. I'm glad. Oh, I like pay raise. Pay raise is always good. But I'm sure that you're going to do really well at your job. You worked very hard to you worked very not only did you work very hard to get to where you are, um, it's like and you had an abundant amount of patience because why you were waiting to get that diploma thing. Jeebus. I mean, you waited, so you did good. You did good. But pay raise is always good. Yeah. And your patience paid off, see? And prayer paid off, too. Patience and praise. Yep. Oh, come on. I have a feeling. Okay, so are they finally done? Yes. Okay. No, I'm not chasing those stupid little things yet. I'm going to back to 9 for a moment because I want to check something. Oh, I can't step there. I can step here. Um, okay, so that is not. And notice I told you guys that I was doing, like when the 500, I've got 535. So that to me is not bad considering. Um, just think, Blaze, you can now have officially well, you can have over 1,000 bunny rabbits per row. Can you imagine that? That's a lot of bunnies. So I know you had a lot of what do you call that? The garlic stuff. See, now you don't have to go all over the like all over the place. Now you can just set up as 1,000, 2,000, however, like whatever you got now, you can just do go that route. You can always do that. So yeah, that's the beauty of it. So wait a minute. Wait. Oh, those are okay. Green. Oh, green tea needs to be 40. That's works. Green tea. Wait. Well, Blaze, like I said, and you know what, and I'm sure you're not the only one that wiped your farms. Like I did not do that, and obviously the logical reason behind that was well, I did it on my other account, but the other account only had 2 farms, so I'm not so disappointed. But I was going to recycle my other 2 farms here because I have a total of 3 farms, right? I was going to do it, but then I thought, wait a minute. I learned a valuable lesson here because on my other farm account, okay? Uh, I'm not kidding. I literally had to wait for my guys to be up there doing the trees and earning money. And you know what I mean? It was just, I ran out of money. I mean, I had a field of these stupid things. It was like 36,000 a pop. And I hadn't realized it. I mean, I did. I like look at this. I had a lot of gold and um because what I thought, oh, well, I didn't have a lot because it kept breaking down, breaking down. I had it up to like almost, I don't know, was it 5 mil, 6, 7 mil. I'd go back, start doing the teas again. And by the way, I made rows of, I believe, 800. Yeah. Because, I figured, well, they'll level up pretty quick. Yeah. And eat up all your money. But so, I mean, that's what I did. And I mean, it was like, I even tried to put down regular crops. Now, come on, we all know that the regular low level crops don't cost you that much, right? And I think when I got to, let me see, I did the standard corn, I did the potatoes. Now, which one did I do that really? Oh, it was what? Okay, so I started doing these. The zucchini. I could have done the other ones, but I did the zucchini. All right, and then I had no peppers. So then, of course, the value of it goes. I mean, I was just beside myself. It really was. I was beside myself. Let me just see something. I'm gonna put resource. That way, it'll be easier for me to figure it out. And I really did. I ignored all the quests. I definitely did. And so yeah, when I started getting down to the I mean, I figured, this is 35 minutes, right? And I was just sitting there going, okay, so I mean, yeah, I could have done the chickpeas and waited 2 hours, but me, I was being a little impatient. Um, so I just went down to here and I said, "Ooh, this is 35 minutes. Ooh, this is 30 minutes." But I sort of kind of forgot that. Oh, oh, eight. But 8,000 when you get a couple of mil, right? Nope, 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 nope. That it don't doesn't fly. Like even here, this wasn't bad. I did the cherry tomatoes, the things that I needed, and then all of a sudden it comes up with this thing that I need grapes. I'm like, okay, that's it. But that's why, like now, I've changed my mind about wiping my farms. I really did. Well, I wiped this farm because the lettuce is easy. The lettuce was very easy. Um, and the only two things, okay, this is closed off, but to east and west, they're open. That's why it gives me the opportunity, and I do have over 5,000 lettuce. So there's that. And and I understand why some people are not coming to this farm for favor. It's my guess is the event just ended, so they'll use their favor up for whenever they can, including people that are lower level. Um, but the thing is, like I had two people come last night, or during the middle of the night, and that was great. Um, but I really wasn't sure like how I wanted to set it up because I definitely did not want to put 800 or 1,000 of those spices and herbs. No, wasn't going to do that. So I said, well, if I have 1,000, I can do over 500 per, and that's what I did. Um, it might take a little longer, but yeah. Well, um, you know what well, I haven't finished it off yet, obviously, but there should not. I really haven't had a problem with when I do a roll. Let's say, for example, of the chamomile. I haven't had a problem with that. Um, I actually, yeah. I mean, I think what happens is you're gonna run out, and I probably got it down to it because when I do the two rows, let's say when I do 2,000, let's say I did 2,000 lettuce, right? Oh, you're absolutely gonna run out of gas, or you're gonna get pretty close to it. But um, I'm gonna go into town and show you guys this again, okay? Because I mean, I know that's an important factor in the game for all of us. Where's my gas man? And I've been working on that diligently. Wait till you have to do the stupid gold. Put a lot of copper down because you're gonna need it, and silver because silver's gonna be the first one before gold. By the way, where's my gas guy? Here he is. Okay, so I have my garage up to 148, but ooh, okay. So let's see. Basically, it's the only. I think that they said that they made your tractor go a little bit faster, but not you know very much. but I know that the capacity will be more, the restock 600%. Like this here is not going to change, automatic mode speed. But what I think they did was they tweaked it a little bit for you to go faster. So let's do an upgrade. Ooh, okay. Oh, oh, I bet you I don't have that many pairs. Oh, no. Oh, I did this yesterday too, and it was literally depleting everything. But then again, I had my backup farm, with the other two to kind of compensate, missing. I was really glad that I did not. I should have told people right from the get go, do not do that. Because, I mean, I'll help you, Blaze, this weekend. Whatever day you want me to help you with it, not a problem. But, it's just that, my own experience, don't do it. And I'm glad I didn't, only because even though I don't have a lot right now, gold wise, um, yeah. Ooh. Oh, oh. Y'all seeing that? Oh my gosh. 1,029 ribbons, by the way. It's going to hit me for the gold event. Oh, okay. So now it wants 74 of these things, right? I don't even know what those are called. Let me see. Get away from there. Okay. So it wants. Oh my God. Well, I just need 9 more, so I'm good. But again, it's the thing about what this game is gonna do is it's gonna go down to your lowest. It's gonna go down. Yeah, fabric. Yeah, yeah. So there's that. Um, I'm learning very quickly that's what it does. Let me show you the improvement that it did do. Um, so now the capacity is now 2740. It's gonna go up 2750, probably increments of 10. I can't imagine it being any more than that. But you see, the restock is 600%, so that has not changed. Automatic mode speed 135. I think no. Yeah. Okay. Um, but honestly, I've noticed a slight difference, not a whole heck of a lot. It's not like, to me, your tractor's not going to be like a little race car going all around the place. No, that ain't going to happen. Um, so I'm trying to be careful, but the idea that I've come up with is because I have a marker over here somewhere. I should. Okay. If some of you set up your lettuce farms like this or anything at that matter, okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Right here, um, I think this is like 100 and something, but I'll show you where my 500 mark is. Roughly. It's a rough 500 mark, okay? Um, this is 2. Because what I might end up doing is, and it's not a big deal for me, especially with the lettuce. I know I don't care. And actually, I did mark it out. I put it right down here. I put 500 mark. I put my 500 mark right here. That's what I did. But so what you're going to see is this next one up is going to be the last one, or not, or maybe it should have been. No. Okay. Well, just to give you an idea of what I'm going to do is when it's somewhere there in the middle, which I know that that's definitely not the middle. Okay. I mean, I've not given up on it, but like with a map, people try to find the middle of, wherever it is. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I don't plan on it. But what I want to do is, and I know guys, you can make it this far up. Okay, so this is where yeah, okay. So this is where, because what happened is See, I know that my common thyme, let me just show you how many of those I have. Common thyme, 534. Technically, I had 535, but you're going to have to deduct that one simply because if you put, this, it's going to be 534. So what I did was, I haven't done it yet, but what I want to do is I've got my little gate, right? And so for every 500, I'm going to put a gas pump here. I'm going to put one on every other one. Or maybe every one, I don't know. But I'm going to put it over here, put a gas pump here. I'm going to just do it straight across the board. And, so if somebody runs out of gas, they shouldn't run out of gas because if I have it set to, if I have it set right in the mark of the middle of this, it should not be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem because it does look about probably even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5. See where I am at? 5. Okay, so I'm in the middle row kind of. I'm in the middle row of the 500 mark. Okay, so by me putting gas pumps on, on this row here, you guys will be golden when you're harvesting. And there's that. So, I'll just make sure that, when I finally, because everything, it's not really finished completely yet. I'm waiting, obviously, for my things to come up. And, oh, so I can harvest these too. Yay. Oh, licorice. I'm still trying to figure this out with the licorice. But anyways, that's my intent is to just put a gas pump up at the 500 mark, for every row because they are separated by the fencing. So I figure, if I do it that route, just put a gas pump in the 500 zone. People will be golden. They won't have to, stop. They can see that the gas line is up there because when I was doing Lord Base's farm at the time, now Lord Base, basically what she did was she did not she did her farm vertically. So in other words, at the time when we had 400 and something, you know, going from north to south, she would have a gas pump on each end. Okay, so now we have an additional whatever that is up there, which I forget. But she hasn't, she had a gas pump on each end. By the way, if anybody's been to Lord Base's farm, she put the tall fences up so you couldn't hop over the fence. Now, the benefit of the doubt says that I put these fences up here, and, you know, people shouldn't have to jump over the fencing and things like that for whatever reason, because I know in Base's farm, she's got a really huge farm, and I can't imagine her wiping it. I haven't been to some of the bigger farms, so there's that. Um, and by the way, I don't want you to think people were cheating during beta because they were not. Because I was like, well, why am I level up? You will see people's farms, and I don't think that no, I don't haven't seen anybody's farm with like their character be level 1,000, but I did see people's farms with level 1,000. And the reason being is, and I don't, off the top of my head, I don't have any idea how long the beta's been out because I just, I just did my beta on the other farm like a week or so ago when it, before it opened up. But the thing is, I did not want this farm to be beta, only because, I'm not a very trusting soul when it comes to that. So I just, figured, I got that other farm. I can always do that. And that's what I did. So now let me see if I can squeeze some fabric out of here. I'm not touching these things. No. Okay, what do I got here? Oh. Refill, 20 of those. What? That's all I got was one? How cheap that is. Oh, I gotta have to use my favor for that. But I did put 6, so I didn't go crazy. I already did go to some farm. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Oh, they had a crap load of these. They did. Building not ready. See? Go figure. But and there's these that give you, I forget. Oh, what? Oh yeah, they use the tea or the herbs, which is cool. Okay, so there is all of that. But yeah. So I'm still waiting. Why is that not? Why is that like that? Huh. Okay. Oh, please don't tell me I probably did. Okay, 4 hours. Why? Maybe. I don't know why I did that. Huh. Oh well. You know, it's like one of those oh well moments. Oh, and I am not going to plant anything here, so I'm going to go here to farm two, which... Oh, you know what? I should have went to, and I thought I'm so stupid. I thought I had this done, but I didn't. I thought, oh yeah, it's done. No, it's not. And I found something new today. If you look at the back of the other gas pumps, it says MLK Milk 24. Okay, so is there anything that I have to... Oh, those are done. But I will tell you, I think the workers are moving a little faster, obviously, because now they got a bigger load of things to do. But that's fine. Um, and I've left my fish alone. See, again, there's all my animals. And honestly, I'm just going to show you how many of... I don't know. I think it was, yeah, one... Okay, so they're 150s. So I have 150 of each animal. And the question is, do I want to go and put an additional 200? Maybe, I don't know. Um, that's why, like, I'm going to keep my animals here where they are. Should I decide to move my animals back this way, I will guarantee you when I do, I'm obviously going to have this space here. It's going to be over here. So I have a wider space. And I will probably have a wider space when it comes to my trees. Because if I can mix and match them like that, why not? You know, um, I'm gonna try to keep my trees like up here, okay? But then I'm only gonna let it hopefully go this far, maybe a tad more over here. But I don't want to. I don't want that 500 to go fully, all the way to there. I'm not gonna do trees over here. Even though, yeah, it looks like we got a lot, and we do. But don't forget, now that you have the 500, and it's more than 500, I should say. It's 575, I think it was. So now that we know that we have that, you know, you can kind of save on your space and, go that route. Um, Whether I keep the fish in the center, I know those are definitely going to be moved because you know, that gap's going to be much bigger. But, and again, see, I have this tree here, and then these are the event trees, or they, the event trees. I don't think we have any other ones. But, I do plan on when we do the event for the fluffy thing. I'm going to put it on my first farm. No questions about it. I would like to look it up, and I will, um, because there are some things. Let me just see something here. Hold on a minute. I did save that page, so let me see. Um, Fluffy Festival. Okay. I went to the fandom community. Okay. So in fandom community wiki, that's what I did. Okay. So now I just want to like look at it because it says this page currently displays the 2025 version of the event. It is likely that the 2026 version will add more rewards and make minor changes. That's for 2026. Um, so what I have been doing is I've been kind of like looking at it, and um, they will have the Tinkerbells, and they might even increase this because I remember we got the picture, the portrait, and I know that you'll have to do those. Then the kitty Tinkerbells. Um, I don't recall them having any trees. So the following can end up doing. Here we go. 15,000 kitty Tinkerbells. They'll probably increase that, which means I have to have 15. I have to have 15 rows in order to be 15,000, right? Okay. 40 and like 3 days. And some of these things might change. Um, Let me just see. So far I've seen the banner, the antenna, pet carrier, crossing, cat antenna, pet shaped fence and door, fluffy bus stop, cat tower. Those are things that well, if you've done this event, whisker makeup, indoor kennel, pet table, crop, cat Tinkerbells, fluffy call and pet crossing. Now, according to this, somebody knows something, and you know what? I don't care. Um, but I do know that there are some people that are probably getting some of these things early, and that's probably why. So, and that's fine. So, what I do see for 2026, for when they do the fluffy event, it's going to be a fluffy bowl, fluffy water bowl, fluffy sign, meaning it's going to be like, when you're putting down crops, it's going to have a fluffy sign with arrow. Don't get confused. Ball pit. I'm assuming it's just going to have a bunch of little toys or something in there. Fluffy road, big paw rug, and a small paw rug. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm confusing it with the two. But you can have a look at it, yourself. And plus, we will have the wallpaper, which I already have. I have all of those things except the fluffy bowl, the fluffy water bowl, and fluffy sign. I don't have anything like that. So we'll see. I think they'll do a good job. I mean, they always do. I'm not, it's not to complain. Um, but I'm happy with what we have now, so I'm good. Um, but the thing is that I think I said the 17th. I read that somewhere. But the next event will be on or around the 17th of August. So which gives you guys plenty of time to straighten out your farms. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now oh, okay, so I've got my poor little workers over here going, all right, what do you want us to do next? I don't know yet, guys. But you know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to go grab myself my coffee. So hang on, hold on to your hats, and I shall be right back. Now, I am going to go back to my trees. I know you all love that. Okay, I think I'm gonna put, whoops, wrong way. Yeah. See, this is always the fun part when you get off at one of them stops, and I don't want to delete these guys, but I probably should, because then I won't get so confused. But they're facing in that direction, so I'm pretty good. I'm good on that. Okay, so, do I have anybody over here yet? Yes, I do. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to take this guy, or gal, and I'm going to either have her too far away or too close. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So I would need to bring her up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. 8. Oh, wait a minute. 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. I'm gonna screw this up. Oh, yeah. So I have to drop her down too. I think. Wait a minute. Right? Is she right? Okay. Yeah. Not a problem. Thank you so much, Blaze. Thank you for being here. Okay, so now I've got to, okay, so this side here, I'm going to do this one here with, like, probably pairs. And, you know, I hate when I have to count, right? You know what I'm going to do? Just so I know, and then I'll remove it. I know. My next worker can be right here in this corner. Where is my other worker? I know did I leave any extra ones? Yes, I did. Didn't I? Where is it? Ooh-dee-doo. Oh, yeah. And yes, I'm gonna have, see, like, we know that this is all the the berry trees. So what I'm gonna end up doing is another set up here, to go across. So. I'm just a little curious of how far down, because now my next set will be pairs. And so we'll do that. We'll do the pairs next. Where is she? Oh. Okay. 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 Ain't too bad. Okay. So I'm gonna do another set down here. Hey Ace, how you doing? I seen your farm last night at some point. I did. It looks good. Brightly lit. It looks good though. I like how you did that. Did a nice job. But see, I'm trying. Ooh, I hope I don't get caught up in this crap. Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. Now you did a nice job. And oh, did you see my plan? Oh, wait. Oh, you won't see it, but I came up with a plan, and hopefully it'll do good. But I did come up with a pretty decent plan. At least I think I did. Oh. Okay, so now I'm going to snag this one more worker down here. because it's getting close to where I don't want to be, but that's okay. It's all good. Because I wanted, guys, because I wanted to show you, you know, like I said, I did open the bottom part or top part. I did open it, but I do not want to go straight across with all the, you know, the trees. And I most likely won't have to either. Okay. So now I think that's going to be my end. Yeah. Yeah, yep. Yeah, see, there was some talk about that. See, I know this is not, this is not going to work. Well, it will, but. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I go 7. But if you notice, there are no more workers here. I still have this spot up in here. And what I'm going to eventually do is, you see these trees here? I'm going to put them for the workers, but I'm going to, in other words, like when I get this area completely done, I will put a new set of workers, which will be these guys. Okay? And I'll put them just here. But then I do know that what's going to happen is, because, you know, when I move them up here, I'm going to put them right up in there. But there is some question about how they harvest trees. The only thing I think that they would have to do is they'd have to probably tweak. Yeah. You can press right to make the map icons bigger, or what? Well, you have them. Oh, you can press. Oh, no, no. Oh, yeah, go back to town. I actually had it paid for the workers, too. Oh, and see, there goes my berries. They're full. Yay. Oh, my God. Have you seen... Okay. Have you seen... I get it. Have you seen how costly some of these upgrades are? Like, really bad. Okay, so you said right. Oh, wait. Okay, this one here, show items. Oh, icon. You know, I didn't pay... Oh, okay. Bigger. Oh, God, no. Okay, standard is this, right? So let's see. Let's see. Big. Let's do big. Oh, yeah, for people like me that can't see for beans. Okay, let's do it this way. Oops. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's... Oh, my God. Okay, right trigger. Big. Now, we've seen the big. Big. Yeah. Bigger. Let's see bigger. Oh, God, do I want to look? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But see, now, that means I can show them, like, the resources. So let's see that. See, that ain't too bad either. Oh, you know what? That's a lot better. I hope they have that sign there. But I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, okay. So how do I see what's over there? I don't, because I don't have... Oh, no, wait. Okay, I get you. I get what you're saying. But that isn't too bad, seriously. Bigger, standard big. Big is good. Show resources is... Let me see. Show resources isn't bad. Really? Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so, like I said, I'm gonna mix and match my stuff, and I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did, Ace. On actually, I'm gonna show you what I did. See, I haven't touched my farm 3, which is just strictly fish. But here's flowers. Oh God. Um, but you know what I did? I haven't really started it yet. But what I did was because I kind of thought about this, when I'm, what, is there anything that's, oh, yes, there is. Oh, I'm passing it. Okay. So if you notice, I have the little gate right there, the little cyberwalk. Okay. So what I did was, as I'm strolling, yeah, I kind of, you know what I did? I did it on my other farm, but you know how it's blue, green. Let me see, blue, green, purple, red. I think there's only 4 colors. Okay, so what I did was I did a mix and match. I did like the blue because I have a lot of green over there, so ignore that. But I did blue, purple, red, and I think, yes, that's blue. Okay, so blue, green, purple, red. That's what I did. I did blue, green, purple, red. Um, but what I did was on because you know what? Because yesterday, remember, I was kind of debating whether I should go with lettuce, and so I figured, you know something? Whether people are here doing the lettuce, getting their favor, God bless them. I'm gonna stick with doing um my tea. I'm gonna do my tea and herbs over here with the lettuce farm because it's just. I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So, and plus, I have a lot of my factories here on this farm. I think on my second farm, I have one, the fishery. That's it. Yeah. The only slight drawback. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I haven't done it yet, but this here, let me show you my map. Oh, good. This here is basically right where I'm standing. This is like it's my 500 mark. Why? How do I know that? And why? It's because I only have the Roman chamomile, for example. Let's go here. Roman chamomile, right? I have 535. Now, the other one is, why can't I ever, oops, no, 529. Okay, bear in mind now, you're gonna, like -1 or whatever. But what I'm gonna do is when I'm at the 500 mark, I'm gonna put a gas pump on every other one. That's what I'm gonna do. Just put a just put a gas pump in the middle because put a gas pump here, and if you're going dead center, well, you know how I did that? Um, I tried to as best I could, but again, um, I don't know what seasons these will be. But what I tried to do was to keep, like I went spring and, like if it was spring, summer, spring, winter, I kind of went that route. I don't believe there was the one, the black tea. So I try to sort of kept it in that order with like that. Um, it just kind of made sense to me, almost like the trees, like I try to, mix and match them according to, yeah, the seasons. Um, and also just to show you if you guys decide, and I know I said it before, but let me show you something. It's only going to take up a few spots here because what I did was every every one of these that you see, okay, is where there was a wall. And so basically what I did was when there was a wall like here, that was a wall I had to open, okay? And let me see, in case you, okay. So, according to how I got it, there's 575 uh, squares. Okay, but bear in mind, when you have a worker there, that's where it should have been like 576. But when you put a worker there, it's gonna drop it to 575. Woohoo! I think it's great that we can just do 500. Now, the other thing which I started to do on my second farm was this. I I mean, these are level 10s, so I'm not going to even concern myself for it. But what I did was, let me see how far down I have to go again. Okay. Oh, there's the mine. Oh my gosh, that's going to drive me absolutely cuckoo. But you see, over here, I mean, where you see it, okay? So like, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces, okay? That's all it's going to take up is 4 spaces in between, like the very top of your map, which is obviously going to be up here, right? But it's 4 spaces. So, and I did do this on the other farm. I kind of wasn't crazy about how I did. I did them going downward. I'm like, no. So I'm going to keep them going across. But I'm not going to, I'm actually thinking I'm not going to put any more trees in here. The only trees, if any, will probably be the new apple trees that you get from the Cyber Pack. That's the only thing that I'm going to put up there because I want to get them leveled up fast. And let me tell you something. The first cyber tree that you get, which is not that one, but this one. No, wait a minute. Is it? You get 3 different of those. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't get it. Okay. The Chrome Cyber Tree, which is this one, okay, that levels up pretty quick. I mean, pretty quick. So, and then there's this one, but see, there's the drawback. This one's all seasons, whereas this one is the spring. I can't remember what jade is. But what I ended up doing was I put, the regular apple ones up there, not the regular ones, but I put these ones up first, okay, with the 575. And then I took this one and this one, and then I put it by itself. Yeah. Yeah. And okay, so one looks purpley. This one, and this is weird. It's a blue apple, but it comes out pink. Oh, Ace, did you see this? I gotta show you this. Wait a minute. Yeah, see? This one's green. This is the bronze cyber tree. See, you know how you can change it? Green, purple, pink. Yeah, so. But did you see this? If you go up to your fluffy fountain, okay, this is interesting. I thought, oh, it does have a variant, but, well, it's got a variant of the 3 colors. Yeah, because, I went up to it, I said, okay, and then when I seen it, I said, oh, and what level do I have to be? So we get that when the Fluffy Festival comes around. So, you know what? I hate to say it, but I like this color purple. It works for me, and I'm good with that. I'm very good. Um, the mine thing, I will tell you right now. Put your copper in there. You know. Oh, is it full? Oh. Okay, so I wanna do LT. There you go. Oh, not all of them are well. Geez. That's interesting. So which is kind of good then. You don't see a crap ton of iron like the last time. Did I get any silver? And it's funny because the silver looks like gold and I have no idea what the gold looks like. But yeah, try to get your mind up to speed because you're gonna want to. Uh-huh. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I didn't think of that. I mean, well, I was gonna do it, but I thought, oh, not that I'm. What do I have to get? Let me see. Oh, wait. Unlocks new. Well, oh, I already put some down. Never mind. Okay, so, all right, there's that. I don't see. You know what? I don't see. I don't see any silver in the mine. So maybe you're right. I might set them all to copper. I don't care. It's not going to matter because it'll just be random anyway. Jasper? No. Oh, one. I think I just saw one. Wait a minute. Sandstone. Yes, somebody was saying something about the gold. Okay. Mine. You got 164 diamonds. Woohoo. Yeah. Oh, and there was something else that it wouldn't let me do. But I know why. But if I have to, I'll just run around and put copper in every single one of them. I don't give a crap. Yeah, I'll do copper in them all, but I'm gonna clear it out. Okay. Yeah, I see the gold. I see the gold, but I don't have any. That's weird, huh? So, ah, see, so everything with the exception of the other one. So, gold nuggets. Gold nuggets. Ooh. Yeah? Go ahead and say, yeah, they brought no gold nuggets. Let me tell you something. Wait till you have to open a building, because I already have to wait now. I need, like, right now, so far, I think 64 gold nuggets. And no, I am not. Nope. I got a fair amount of my favor, and no, I am not wasting my favor for that. Oh, the gold nut, you think so? Hmm. That would be interesting. Yeah, well, we ain't gonna get gold nuggets from fishing. Nope, not gonna happen. Because I don't remember if, now see, do you recall if in Farm Together 1, because everybody had their workers on fish, so the farmers, the workers are not going to collect any gold nuggets, let's say. I mean, even though I'm saying it for Farm Together 2, the farmers never collected gold nuggets in Farm Together 1, I don't believe. Well, if I get lucky enough and get one gold piece, I'll be happy. But yeah, I am not going to use my favor to get gold nuggets. Nope, not going to happen. Okay. Now see, when you look at this room, it looks like, ooh, it's all copper. No, it's not. You wish it was, but it's not. Yeah, see, that's what I kind of thought, because I'm thinking, Yeah. Well, it's just like anything else. If a ticket spawns and there's a worker there, they're not going to touch it. It's just going to be left there. So there's that. Happy joy. Now see, it's not the color of copper. It's whatever I put in this room, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, copper levels up pretty fast. I did put in one of these rooms. I just realized that. Wait a second. I didn't even pay. Let me see something. Okay, so what I did was I put silver up. I didn't get any silver drops yet. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is, because I have my other mine, so I'll do one with copper, a bunch. You know, I just realized that because I put it in for silver on one of these. Okay, so I didn't get any silver. That's not good. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do this here. Silver. I'll go to this table. Silver. What? Excuse me? It says this item can't, it's already placed here? What? No, it's not already placed here. See, you know what it is? It might have been placed there, but did you see me getting any silver? Nope. Okay. Let's try this one. Yep, and I didn't get any silver out of that mine, or that area. That's interesting. It gypped me. So let's get some copper up in here, hopefully. I know I put center for copper, so we'll see. Oh, no, go back in there. Back in there, you stupid. Okay, so I'll do the copper here. Yep, okay. I know I did that. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, shit. I screwed up. No. Okay, I already did this one. Well, maybe... You know what, maybe it'll let me. Yes, it did. Yay me. Okay, so... Rarity 8. Can you imagine the rarity of what the gold's gonna be like? Oh. Rarity 4. Well, it better give me something because I ain't gonna be happy if I get nothing. Oh, I'm sure it is. I like I said, I was reading on the Discord thing and someone said about the gold and it was gonna be, you know, pretty difficult, so maybe if enough people complain, they might change it. Or I doubt it. You know. But you know, it'll keep you all busy. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Just as long as I don't go broke. Oh, oh, which one is that one? Yeah, well, I have that other mine, so I'm good on that. What is this? The Dyer's Lemon. I think that has to be level 40. But no, I really did. I thought this would be a great idea just to kind of incorporate I have my lettuce there. And if people don't want to harvest my tea and herbs, fine. God bless you. I mean, if you're there for a favor, go for it. Because that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I've gone to other people's farms, um, and if I need favor, I sometimes I go to Ace's farm, but if his farm isn't up, I will go to another farm, and I'm not. Well, I go to other people's farms that I know that will have something decent, but I'm going to be very honest with you. I will never do flowers on a farm for favor. I will never do that. That's just strictly for XP, and that's it. That's how I look at flowers. Those are XPs, so I never bother with them. And I know that even some of the higher levels do it too. But I don't bother. Yeah, they're slow as molasses. I mean, even your cheapest ones, what, the daisies or something, forget about it. So, yeah, I go and I do the crops. Um, and once in a while I do animals, but I definitely don't do flowers. So I hope people don't get offended when I don't do your flowers. It's not because, it's not because, it's it because I know that the flowers are more for XP, and it takes a while, and I don't like doing that. Though I will admit, if you have if you have trees, I'll do your trees. I have no problem with your trees, and I'll do the mine too. Oh, really? See, I haven't mastered the dual screen yet. I have not done that. I actually tried it and I felt kind of silly. So I haven't really, it's almost like I'm all thumbs. So, yeah. Oh, my mint might go to level. One of them has to go hit 40. I think there was one that I need to hit 40 to get a new thing. But yeah, I think putting like 500 and whatever it is, 535, I think that's sufficient, don't you? You know what I mean? It's like, how much more do you need? If you want to do 1,000, go for it. You know what I mean? But I think on the other farm that I have, I only did it up to 800. And I cram the animals in there and stuff like that. So, but okay, you use a controller for one, you set them on a faraway place to go long distance, and then you use your keyboard and mouse for your second one to go and do its thing, right? I can only do it when it's see, I know I have long rows, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I see. Yeah. See, I haven't quite mastered that yet. I just haven't. I will someday. I'm tempted. Um, that game you were playing. I really liked that game, by the way, Ace. I really did. I really did do like it. I liked it when you were playing it. So I was thinking maybe playing it again, playing it myself. What the heck was that game called? Um, Dolores, a Thimble Park mini adventure. Yeah, yeah. So, yes, that's what I want to do. And I know some people are gonna go, "Oh my God, she's doing that game." I don't care. I don't care. I want to. I would love to challenge my followers and my viewers. Get your butts up and stream something, anything. I don't care what you're streaming. Just stream. Stream and dream, baby. Stream and dream. That's the way it works, I guess. But seriously, guys, it's really simple. I don't like complicated. I don't do bells and whistles. But I'd like to challenge you guys to at least stream like one time. One of your favorite games. One of your boring games. I don't you know what? I don't care if you're playing and I finally got over 200, level 200. Now it's random. Um, pause for Prince, Prince for pause. Let me see. What's the name of that game again? I actually enjoy it when it's so funny because you ever play one of those games that gets boring after a while? It's called Cat Jong 2, Paw Prints in the Snow. I want to say I made it past the 200. Yes, I did. And then, um, but the thing is, when I made it past 200, it's kind of weird. Like I might play three or four. Well, yeah, three or four of the puzzles, but um, obviously you get bored. But I enjoyed it. Um, because there was another game similar to that, but I didn't really. After a while, you know what? I don't. I honestly don't even know what happened. So, but see now, if you, I just don't. I just like to pause one. It's nice, and I play it maybe, like I said, three or four different ones, and then I'm done. Because now, when you reach 200 and you complete putting the little buildings down, when you reach 200, the puzzles are random, I guess, and it doesn't have a thing that says level 201 or anything like that. The moment you hit level 200, it kind of it's just random. So I'm not sure, but anyway, so now what do I need? What do I need? I need. Oops, can't do that. Go over here. Okay, so now I need. Oh, this is gonna drive me cuckoo. And I know that I'm gonna have two spots open, so I'm gonna have to be, figuring that out. Okay, green tea has to be 40. Oh, you look at that. Green tea has to be not only 40. So guess what I'm gonna do with the extra two spots? I probably should put the green tea up now. That way it'll be ready, right? Because green tea has to be 40, which will be soon. But and then green tea again, 60, common mint 40, chocolate mint 20, common. See, look at that. Common mint 60. Ugh. Italian basil, I'm good because I don't have to put those down again. Those things will break you. I'm not kidding when I say that. Those stupid things will break you. But now that I know green green tea, huh? You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna load this bad boy up with green tea. Where is it? Green tea, yeah, baby. Yeah, 40. So what I'm gonna do is do it this way. Um, yep. Okay. And yep. And I think the other one, I'll put the other. You know what? And I'll put the other one beside it. So I'm gonna do a whole row of green tea. So that way they'll go hopefully a little quicker. I think it will. Okay. What the... Oh, shoot. Did I start off with... Oh, crap. I bet you that one's blue. Not that it matters, because I can always go back and change it. Why? This one? I'm just gonna... Making sure it's green tea. Requires replant. Okay. So, I'm gonna go here. Copy. Because, yeah. Oh, come on. I hate when it does that. You know, you think, ooh. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I was really stupid on my other game, cause you know I'm up there la dee dee dee. And by the way, I did 800 until I yeah. And that Italian herb stuff is expensive. Oh boy. Oh my God. Okay. So I know I'll have over 1,000. Yeah. You know, that's why I'm trying to do it in a conservative way. Yeah, at least I'm thinking conservative, right? Okay, so back to green tea again. And I have seriously come to the conclusion that it does 9, so you think it does 9, but technically it only can do it does 6, because if you pay attention, what see it picks up the back 3 as opposed to it going forward. It goes backwards. So there's that. And you know, I'm not gonna. It's been going on for a long time, since before beta came out. So beta's not the problem. Okay. Did that? Yeah, it did. Um, green tea. Yeah. And was it green tea? Well, it doesn't matter, because the next row over will be something different from green tea, and I don't care. See, I love this. Okay, so because I know that this is my breaking point. What color did I make it? Okay, green. And over here, green. Why? Okay. See, so basically what I'm going to do is, you see over here, I'm going to do it now just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, I've decided to, because it's going to be a 500 mark, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it right here so you all can see it. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it like this, and I'm going to have it all the way across, including where my lettuce is. Because I know that this is the 500 mark, or actually 535 mark. But I just kind of figure that's the way to do that. Yeah, you know, I mean, I just thought, that just makes sense. I mean, why not? See, that way people can see it, and you'll see gas pumps going all the way straight down, just everything down here, from here down. It's going to be like 535. Because I know you guys mean well when you're doing your thing and stuff like that. And sometimes you go, oh, cheap as I ran out of gas. Well, guess what? You won't run out of gas. Well, at least I think you won't. Because it does, it will, it's, I mean, I did upgrade, oops. I did upgrade the, my garage. And I think it's on something that I can't do right at this moment. But that's okay. Um, yeah. See what I'm talking about? If you look behind my Jeep, let me see if I can do it this way. Oops. If you look behind my Jeep, it doesn't, it goes backwards. Yeah, so far right now, um, I go in my quest log. Oh. I ain't touched. I ain't, look at that. Ticket trade is still level 1. And you know what? It's still level 1. And it always will be. Um, but as we move up, and I forgot about these being, like, level 200. The ones that I did do. I don't even, it's like, oh my God, we need a lot of diamonds. The event shack, I didn't realize that the event shack was going to be part of the dealio. So, is that going to be level 500? I mean, I'm assuming that they're all going to be 500. The restaurant, oh my gosh, it gets worse. Okay, here's the apothecary. They already want, gold, so I'm good. But at least I got it up to level 48. Candy shop, I'm, look at that. Look at that. I know, Ace, you've been down this road because you did all your shops to level 200. I ignored doing this. I thought, oh, and then I looked at it like, oh my God. I am, you want to know something? I'm not even going to worry about it needing 160. No, I ain't even going to worry about it. But here's your garagio. I need 74 cloth. Oh, okay, so they go to 250. Oh, so I don't feel so bad yet. Um, but my garage right now is stuck on silly because it needs that cloth, the material. So I'm good on that. My mushroom stand, we will not discuss this. I refuse to talk about it. Um, and bakery, I'm like, are you know, that just hurts deeply. Um, I mean, you know, but that's because of all the tea and the herbs and blah blah blah. Arts and crafts. I have, and again, they want gold. Another one, the warehouse. I stopped, um, and it wants 61. It's just a little amount of gold, but the thing is, we don't have gold yet. But it's ask, and the thing is, I can't. Well, I need to finish one thing to get the other, but that's okay. We'll get there. We'll all get there, and Um, but yeah, if you think, like, if someone comes to if one of you guys comes to my farm, please comment somewhere in the thingy. Um, I'll send me a comment because I really would like to know. I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to. Um, and I will show you the stats on the stats on that. I'll show you that. Yeah, because I'm almost done. I'll show you the stats, what it does. Because it does say that your vehicle, your tractor will go a little faster. So that's fine. Um, I sorta kind of don't really notice a big difference. I don't. I mean, I maybe I do and I don't. I don't know. Um, but it's like I'll have to check again. But I mean, guys, your tractor is not going to be a little race vehicle, okay? And I know some of you have seen people come to your farm and they go bzz, bzz, bzz. They race around on your farm. Well, you know what? They're using probably a mod or something. They're cheating. Okay? It's as simple as that. And I'm not telling you to, oh yeah, go put the cheat thingy on, because, unless they fix it, fine. But you know what? I am not going to ban somebody that I know doesn't cheat or has mods. I am not going to do that. I will just say, you know what? I'm fine with it. You know, um, because when people come to your farm, they're apt to use that thing that just races you. Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I have to bump this down to 34, and the reason being is because it goes past the fence, and I'm just picky like that. So here we go. I'm gonna do my final thingy here of these, because I do know that the next round that I do, I'll have what I need and stuff like that. Because the other thing is, I want to try to make it so, what I need the most. And see, look at that. When you get to the end of 500, what do we have? We have more of those. So I fix it so you guys can't run. I mean, well, you shouldn't be able to run out of gas. And you just gas up and go. I love the ones that are single because they're good. But let me go into town, because Ace, I want to show you this. Oh, I want to pay my, well, imagine that. One of them stopped working. I'm like, are you serious? There's only two guys up there. Okay. Yeah, hi, buddy. What's going on? No, I ain't giving you anything. I'm not giving you nothing. Okay. I love that deep purple color. That is really pretty. Okay. Here's my garage. Level 156. Okay. It gives you more of a capacity. We all know that. Restock 600%. Automatic mode speed 134%. I'm kind of wondering if it's just going to go up to 200%. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to go to 200. So, I mean, that's my guess. I could be dead wrong, because if you look at it, it says 135, but it doesn't tell you what the next, speed's going to be. It only tells you, what the capacity is going to be. And the restock, it doesn't tell you that either. But other than it says 600%. I don't know if that will bounce up to 1,000%. It might. I don't know. But now, okay, if you look around, if you look at the thing here, it says capacity, right? The numbers go across. Restock, the numbers go across. Automatic speed is where it gets a little tricky. But I do know it did go up. So hopefully, what do I need? 74. Let me see. No, I ain't buying it. I am not going to buy it. Let me go to my favorite guy. I need 74, right? And I know. Come on, I have to have some cloth, don't I? Oh, you know what? I just need 3. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, let's just do it. I won't cry over 3. Okay, buddy, I want 3 of your... And it took me a few minutes to go, okay, so where is it? Oh, and here's the other thing you ought to see, in case you haven't seen it. You can buy gold. I ain't buying it. Oh, shoot, where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, wait a minute. I know you can. Oh, yeah, it's there. It was there earlier. Come on. Oh, cut it out. I must have passed it. Let me see. Okay, so there's no gold there. Okay. I'm going to go slow. Boom. Okay, so I need 3 of these anyways, so. 2. Whoa. That's not right. Wait a minute. Exchange. I was on that cloth. So wait a minute. Okay, 1. Okay, you notice I'm on the cloth, right? Okay. So if I click on it, okay, two. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Never you mind. One. Okay, so I want to one. Oh my, what? No, I don't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. One. Wait a minute. One. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. I'm hitting X in that stupid thing. Ah. No, come on. I want it just to be one. You know what? I'm going to buy one. That's it. I'm just going to buy one. One. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, five. But now I still want to see. I know I saw the gold there yesterday, or today actually. Wait a minute, where? There it is. Duh. Okay, so you're gonna have to use two favor to buy one gold. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I would actually, even though I know I need 60, no, because um. Okay, so for 14, 15, 16, 17, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, so I'm not gonna spend 120 favor. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna wait because again, people, when your favor runs out, okay, that you got through the events and stuff like that, that's it until you go to the next event. And I'm not gonna do that. I have it down to 888 favor. I'm happy with that for now because I don't use it a lot. I only use it slightly a little. So here we go. Okay. Now, if I see, this is where it gets a little, well, what changes? Okay, so we know that's going to go to 157. It's going to go 2750. Restock 600%. I'm not really sure if that's going to change or not. It might. But my thing is that 135% going to change? So let's see. Ooh, here we go. Ready? A. And guess what? So the 600 does not change unless it needs to be a higher level. I don't know. But the 135% has not changed. It stays the same. Okay? Just an FYI. Ooh, I can do tea bags or whatever those things are. Okay, let's do that. Oh, go. I mean, seriously? Seriously. And the only thing, again, that's changed is the capacity and my level. That's it. So, I don't. I mean, I think what they said they were going to do was just kind of like make it go a little faster, but not by much. Hey, you have a good rest of your day, and good luck with getting the nail out of your tire. Here's the other thing. Are you going to put that stuff in there to fill it or plug it up or whatever? I think they do have something you can plug it up with, but, I'm just saying. And wherever you got that. Oh, okay. Look at that. My outfit's glowing. Yeah, I like that. The glow. Thank God my hair's not glowing. But anyway, oh, what's ready? That's ready. See, I mean, every time see, that shouldn't be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that one is. So I have to fix that one. That one should say 34, and I didn't change. Well, I thought I did. This one should say 34. Okay. So if you notice now, it'll when I go back up there, it won't have that little. It's going to have an overage, but now it won't. I just switched it. That's why I put it to 34. I mean, I probably could have done the 36 if I didn't have any road on this side and the other side, and this would have just hit the wall at 36. But you know what? I'm fine with the way I've got it. Okay, so chocolate mint. Something should come new. No? Pop. Yeah, orange mint. Ew. You know, I've had chocolate mint ice cream, but I don't know. But anyway, before I'm not gonna forget because I try to get this in every day. I want to put my prayers out there for those that need them and those that just say, "Oh, don't pray for me. It's just not a good thing." It is a good thing, you know, because there might be a moment in your life where you're gonna need that prayer, and at least you know that somebody prayed for you. You may not know who they are, but somebody prayed for you. So I'm one of those ones. It's like I don't know you and you don't know me from Adam, but you know what? Somebody prayed. That's how I look at it. Um, seriously, I know there's a lot of people that need some, prayer and they need some support. Um, you could be struggling and things like that, but things will get better. So, okay. So anyway, I also want to thank all of our caretakers and pray for them. They do a wonderful job when they take care of loved ones or others. I know we have our first responders, and yes, they do a great job too. But let us not forget there are those that, kind of basically do a one on one as a caretaker and take care of other people. And, it can be an emotional roller coaster or boat, but it can be that. And, so that's why, when it comes to caretakers, I have a deep respect for them, because they're with that person all the time, when they are taking care of them. Sometimes it could be a family member or whatever, and that can be a struggle in itself. Or it could be just somebody that, you're taking care of, and maybe you're there for 8 hours a day, but you still, you go in there, you do your thing, and you take care of business, but you're also very aware of that person's condition, and you do a good job taking care of them. And I want you to know that, my prayers go out to you, and you're very much appreciated. And I know the family appreciates you too. Sometimes families don't get involved with because that's where they have you go there and take care of business. Um, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line comes down to this: they're human beings just like you and me. You know, um, when I used to take care of people, I don't want to know their history as far as what they did. I don't care if they were an alcoholic or any of that. It's not going to matter to me. What matters to me is they're a human being. They can't take care of themselves, and that's the bottom line. There's no gray area. They're human beings. You know, my I have four brothers. One had passed away, but the thing is, not all of them were angels either. But that doesn't mean that I have to, be mean. Period. It just means it is what it is, and that's that. So again, my prayers go out to you guys. You all need it. And now we have, what do we call it? Orange something. Orange mint. Okay. So let's go here, go down here, and where the heck is orange mint? Yeah. I've never heard of orange mint, and I don't think I want it. It's just, I don't know. But I like that. So, but I want to check out my other friends' farms later on today, and I'll let you know about that. You know. And I do put these on YouTube. So, like, if you guys ever, have a comments or questions or whatever, I generally get them usually right away. And if I'll try to respond to the best of my ability. I have to do orange, and I'm gonna copy this so I don't have to do it again. And yes, I'm gonna water them. Wait a minute. Let's. It's 5 hours. Okay, so 2.5. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna water all my things. I haven't really decided if I wanna water all my lettuce because since now it's 1,000, do I really have to? No. Okay. Okay. I want to go back over here. Pull this up. Go green. Oops. Orange mint. Just double checking. I'm gonna get this orange mint down. And guys, I know it's difficult too, because like especially if you would have come to my farm, you're gonna sit and go lettuce. That's it. Yeah. Sorry. And I'm not gonna put down a lot of the flowers. I'm gonna keep them where they are now, where I have them, and I'm gonna put the flowers that I need. And so far, the flowers that I need are working okay, as far as the new stuff that they've done. So, um, okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, press that down. Yeah. But I still enjoy playing my farm together, no matter what. Even when I fall off the planet, everybody's like, "Where is she?" I still play it, you know. But I play other games too, and I'm still debating whether if I want to do another, do a different stream besides Farm Together. We'll see. Okay, okay, I got orange mint. Yeah, I'm double checking because it's like if it's not orange mint. Ooh, I gotta look that one up. What do you use orange mint for? Ah, see, this is my 500 mark, 535 technically. And to show you that, wait a minute. I have 535. Okay. And when you get to this point, green tea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these. No, well, just so you see what I'm doing. Why? Go down here. Okay. So that's good. So see here, I will put this one here. Green. And a gas pump. Oops. And there it is. Hey, pretty good. Now I'm going to go down here. Because I think it said, let me see. Yeah, the orange mint only needs... I don't know why I did that. Okay. So the orange only needs to be level 20. And you know, I'm almost finished because green tea 37 over 40. Again 60. And then the common mint is 60. I should have did common mint up to, but I don't want to screw that up. And then I am so thankful that that's not what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go and put my sprinklers down. Oh, that side's not done either, huh? Oh, gosh. How did I forget that? Oh, I know why. I think that's all green tea on that side. That's why. But it doesn't matter. And I will eventually, you know, my houses are scattered up there pretty bad. But what I will eventually do is I'll straighten them out. I've kind of got a few ideas what I want to do with them, but it's just a matter of, you know, where I want to go next. And I want to count how many rows I will have for when the fluffy event comes. And don't forget, they might add something new besides the fluffy things, you know, excuse me, besides the Tinkerbells. That's my only other concern is like, well, what are they going to have next, you know? And by the way, in case you didn't know about the Tinkerbells, they actually make a little bell sound. So if you have that sound off, you're not going to hear it. But if you put it on, you'll hear it. There's that. And again, that event won't be until mid-August. I think the date was like off roughly the 17th. So there's that. Now see, this is really good. I actually thought, well, you know, because I've gone to. Wait a minute. Oh, why is it? Wait a minute. Why? Oh, wait a minute. One, two. Oh, never mind. My bad. Okay, so I screwed it up. That's what happens when you know, like, you think, oh, but then I have to do that side. But once I know, like, that these are leveled up to, I think that was 40. Yeah. Jeez, I'm losing money again. You know why I'm losing money? It's because I'm putting that tea stuff down. Teas and herbs. It's just gonna, it's like breaking my bank. So, I mean, you know, once you, like I said, when you start putting this tea stuff down, um, you know, if you have a lot, like in the billions, you're good. Um, don't prestige a lot of stuff during the process of putting your herbs and your spices down because it will break your bank. It will. It did me. It did me on this one too. I think I did have it up to over a billion or two. So it's going to break your bank. But at least, I'll have to say this in all honesty. When you finally, you know, get into the, you know, putting down the amount that you want, I mean, you get it back. Oh, wait a minute. Is that wrong? Yes, it is. There we go. And then the other one goes here. And the reason that it does is because, had this road not been here, I mean, it just would have been, better. But I'm going to put one here because that's where that one goes. And then the second one goes here. See, I will do these two manually only because, I know like where it's going to go, how it's going to end up. And see, now I have a red fence. The next fence will be blue. I did, though, use the green and the green signage. So what I might do is change them, or not change these ones per se, but I think the next set I'll go with a different color, and go that route. But I just wanted to have the T being like this. But I like the fencing on the spices and the herbs because the lighting I think it makes it, makes them look nice. And it looks great on your animals too if you put this up for sure. Just an FYI. But at least there's my little buddy. I like him. Okay, here's an interesting thing. If any of you played Destiny 1 or Destiny 2, okay, I kind of thought about this. I thought, oh, you know what? He reminds me of the thing from Destiny 1 and 2. You have a little ghost with you, because basically that's what he is. He's like a little ghost of some sort. But I just thought that was interesting. Not that they're copying it, because the other little ghosty guy from Destiny does not have arms, and his head doesn't have a little spinner on his head. So, you know. So I hope nobody from Bungie decides to start some crap, because I will defend these developers, all the way. They don't need to kind of be stealing somebody else's ideas. I think this is great because it is cyberspacey, you know, and I like that, so. And I don't use these things, but when I saw this, I says, "Oh, he's cute." So I said, "You know what? I'm keeping him." But then I thought about it afterwards. I go, "Oh, they have this almost like the same idea as, Destiny, but they didn't steal the idea. They made their own idea." But yeah, it is that way. And I hope my lurkers are all doing well. I'm going to send out my love to you guys because, without you lurking around, who knows? Um, but I think when I get to the end of this row, because I wanna work on getting my trees done on the other farm, kind of getting it all set up, and letting this thing calm down and save me some money. Because I think I have 3 or 4 more remaining. And I don't have any more. Nope. Yeah, I'm just double checking. But I'm at the end of the rope over here. Put my sprinklers down, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. And thank you so very, very, very much for being here. God bless you all, seriously. And I hope everything goes well. Get yourself outside and enjoy your day. Um, but anyways, I'm going to work on my farm for a little while longer. So, with that, I hope you all have a safe and blessed day, for sure. Let me see. Get back over here to my thing. Here we go. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here again. I know I said that. So you all take care. And I love you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.